Thank you for joining us for the August Community Connection. I'm Brian Strand. This month's program finds us with new COVID-19 mask guidelines.
Hi, this is Wally Weisopel. Oh, wait a second. Hi, this is Wally Weisopel, City Manager. And I'm here to remind everyone in the City of Fridley that we observe the masking policies. If you're coming into City Hall to do business, please remember to wear a mask. If you're coming into our liquor store, please wear a mask. And of course, at Springbrook Nature Center, if you come in off the trails and come into the building, please wear a mask. It keeps us all safe. Thanks for your cooperation.
Do this when buying, wearing, removing, and reusing masks. A number of stores and retailers are selling cloth face masks. Consider purchasing them from small businesses. Save medical masks for healthcare workers. If you're making masks at home, consider buying materials online to avoid going out. Make your mask out of 2 layers of tightly woven 100% cotton fabric. Before putting on your mask, wash your hands with soap and water or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. Your mask should fit snugly around your mouth and nose. If the mask has a metal wire, pinch the wire to fit the bridge of your nose. Avoid touching the mask while wearing it. If you do touch your mask, wash your hands or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. When taking off your mask, do not touch the front. Remove your mask using the loops that go around your ears. After removing your mask, immediately wash your hands or use an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. After every use, throw away disposable masks or wash reusable masks. Follow the instructions that came with your mask. Let your mask fully dry before the next use. Don't wear a mask that is damp. And remember, my mask protects you and your mask protects me. Visit health.mn.gov for the most up-to-date information on COVID-19.
If you would like more information regarding COVID-19, visit staysafe.mn.gov. If you are interested in tracking COVID-19 in the Anoka County area, check out Anoka County's website at anokacounty.us/COVID-19 dashboard. Fridley parks get a lot of use, and the parks can use your help. Here's a quick video explanation of how you can help.
Have you heard about the City of Fridley's Adopt a Park program? The program welcomes all community members to adopt one of Fridley's 38 parks. This volunteer opportunity is open to residents, neighborhoods, schools, community organizations, and businesses. Volunteers will work to keep Fridley's parks clean by picking up litter, removing weeds, maintaining the areas around park signs, and reporting vandalism and safety hazards to city staff. The Fridley Adopt a Park program is a great opportunity to give back to the community for anyone who cares about keeping our city parks clean and beautiful while supporting our city's parks maintenance crew.
We have 6 full-time employees and approximately 15 to 20 seasonal employees. We spend a lot of time in our parks with just cleanup. The Adopt a Park program will help us to free up our time to do larger projects of rebuilding and reconstruction within the park system.
Adopt a Park volunteers will receive a short training and an overview of responsibilities for their park prior to their first cleanup. Volunteers conduct their cleanup duties on their own schedule, but must participate in at least 4 cleanups per year at their adopted park. At least 1 member per group must be 18 years of age and be present at all cleanups. Participants do not have to be Fridley residents. Volunteers will be recognized for their contribution to the city with a commemorative sign in their park. This sign will be on display for the duration of their participation in the program. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, Fridley staff have added social distancing guidelines. The guidelines recommend wearing gloves and face masks and encourages volunteering in small groups or with members within a household. Volunteers are asked to maintain 6 feet of distancing between themselves and park users and are encouraged to conduct cleanup duties when the park is least busy. The health and safety of Fridley community members and staff remain our highest priority. There are over 30 city parks available for adoption. You can see which parks are open for adoption through our interactive Adopt a Park map. There are a limited amount of volunteer opportunities for each city park, so sign up today. To learn more about the program or to apply, you can visit our website at fridleymn.gov/adoptapark or call Fridley Recreation at 763-572-3570. Help us make our Fridley parks and our community a more beautiful place to live.
The Metropolitan Council Water Rebate Program still has money available for you. The City of Fridley administers the grant for Fridley residents. Beth Kondrak is here to fill you in on some frequently asked questions about the program.
Hello, I'm Beth Kondrak, Administrative Assistant to the Engineering and Public Works Department here at the City of Fridley. Our water rebate program, sponsored by the Metropolitan Council, is still ongoing, and there are still plenty of funds available. If you purchase a new WaterSense rated toilet, an Energy Star rated washing machine, have your irrigation system audited, and/or upgrade your irrigation sprinkler heads or controller, you are eligible to apply for this rebate program. Purchasing a rain barrel for use in your yard also qualifies you for a rebate. The application process is simple, and the rebate is credited on your utility bill. But today, I wanted to address a few frequently asked questions. How do I apply? Applications are available on our city website or by calling me at 763-572-3554. I can email you a copy, or if you are unable to access internet or a printer, I am happy to mail a hard copy to your home. You can either email it back, mail it back, or stop by City Hall to drop it off. We do require a proof of purchase of your qualifying item, but a copy of your receipt works just fine. Can I apply for more than one qualifying item? Yes, you can apply for as many items per household as you would like. If your appliance meets our requirements, you can apply for more than one. You can apply for more than one toilet. You can apply for a toilet and a washer. You can apply for every item on the application if you wish. I applied back in March for one qualifying item and already received my rebate. Can I apply again for a separate item? Yes, you can. We can give more than one rebate if we still have funds available. As of July 2020, we still have plenty of funds. What about other water efficient items that I have replaced in my home, such as a dishwasher, water heater, or shower head? The qualifying items were set by Metropolitan Council as they are the sponsors of this grant, and as of right now, it is just the toilets, washers, and irrigation systems or rain barrels that are eligible for rebates. We are compiling a list of these other water efficient items to suggest to Metropolitan Council for the future. Do I absolutely need my receipt for the item that I purchased? Yes, we need to prove purchase for Metropolitan Council to authorize the grant to us. I just found the paperwork and receipt on the washer I purchased in December of 2019. Can I apply for the grant? All qualifying items need to have been purchased after January 1st, 2020, per the terms of our agreement with Metropolitan Council. For the toilet rebate, it says I need to pull a permit from the building department. Is that necessary? Can I claim that on my rebate also? Per our city code, anytime you are touching the water line, you need to file a permit. Permits are $35, but are not part of your rebate. The rebate does not cover any permits or installation charges for any of the qualifying items. Does it really save that much water if we upgrade to energy efficient fixtures in our homes? Yes, it does. You will save up to 3,000 gallons of water per washer and up to 4,000 gallons of water per toilet. Every little bit adds up. If you have any other questions I didn't answer here, please feel free to give me a call and we can chat further. And while we have plenty of funds still available right now, when they are gone, they are gone. So don't delay, apply today.
COVID-19 has not slowed progress in Fridley. Community Development Director Scott Hickok takes us on a tour of some of the bigger development projects underway this summer.
Hello, I'm Scott Hickok. I'm the Community Development Director for the City of Fridley, and I'd like to provide for you a little update on our development that's happening in the city as part of our community connection. Behind me you'll see the Lennar development, which is called Preserve at Lock Park. And this development has gone extremely well. The units have been very popular. The first phase is 50 units, 50 townhomes, and the homes are almost entirely built, those first 50. Phase 2 will be 22 units and will be on the east side of the Public Works facility on the Fridley Civic Campus. We're standing east of the Public Works facility here at Fridley Civic Campus, and as you can see behind me, Phase 2 of the Preserve at Lock Park is underway. Construction will start soon on the units themselves. There will be 22 townhome units on the east side of Public Works, and over my shoulder you can see Phase 1 that includes 50 townhome units. What was once a Midas repair shop now has become a Caribou coffee cabin and a professional office building. This site is probably familiar to you as it's in the southwest quadrant of University Avenue and 81st. The coffee cabin will be opening very soon according to its owner and developer. Speaking of coffee cabins, a second Caribou coffee cabin is going to be located on this site on Highway 65, directly south of Banquets in Minnesota. Construction for this project is going to begin yet this fall, 2020. It is exciting to see Train Station Village come up out of the ground, and what a beautiful piece of architecture I'm standing in front of. This is one of 3 buildings that's being built as part of this complex. The building behind me is a market rate residential building, and there is also a senior building that's under construction on this site at the same time. There will be a third building, and its groundbreaking is yet to come. The parking lot for the North Star train is right where we're standing, and these apartments will really serve well those folks who want to use the train as part of their transportation. K&C Property Management LLC has started their project. It is a transit-oriented district project, a TOD project, that is really meant to take advantage of the fact that it is near the train station and it's also near the bus. So folks that want to use transit rather than their automobile have an opportunity to do so. Behind me you'll see the first floor of a 9-unit building that's under construction. Some have asked what has slowed the construction on this one. The first floor was built, and some people have asked the question, it seems like this project is stalled out. What is happening with it? Well, there is a bit of a lumber shortage right now, and as such it's caused the developer to have difficulty getting the floor trusses. Smaller developers, of course, have to wait in line longer than large developers who are using a lot of lumber. So this is a relatively small developer, and the project is going to happen. They just need to get their floor trusses to move up to the second and third floor of this project. Part of the plan on this project is not only to build the new 9-unit building on this site, but also to take the existing building that you'll see over my shoulder and to redesign its exterior so that the exterior of this building, including the roof material, will be like that of the new building. And then just a bit further to my right, you'll see the garage, and it also will have a new exterior makeover, which will make all three of the buildings on this site look like they were planned together and designed in a similar fashion. Brian, you and I reported to work here for many, many years. This was the site of the former City Hall. It is now the site for a senior development that will be breaking ground very shortly. It is a 2020 project, and it will be a project that will house 134 senior units and will be part of the Ebenezer group of housing, and certainly will be a nice addition to this neighborhood. Residents will remember that this was once the site of a Citgo station, and it soon fell into disrepair, sat quietly without a tenant for a very, very long time, and eventually was removed from the site. Soon, this site will be part of Fridley's efforts to clean up the image of University Avenue. We had such great input from our citizens that we really wanted to incorporate a number of different things, including safe intersections, improved lighting, improved landscape, and improved image along the corridor. Having an opportunity to acquire this site through tax forfeiture is one of our most recent additions that we will be able to have to our University Avenue beautification project. We're very excited about the potential that this site could bring in terms of being a multimodal opportunity for those who cross it by bike, on foot, those bus passengers who park in the park and ride site and get on the bus here. All of it will be enhanced by virtue of the fact that this site can have sidewalks and walkways and landscaping to really enrich one's experience near this intersection. At its most recent council meeting, the City Council approved the contract to provide landscape along the corridor. There is a landscape contractor that will be soon starting. Folks will be able to see the work happening. There will be plantings both in the medians and along the roadway throughout the stretch from 39th in Columbia Heights up to 69th in Fridley. As part of this project also, the fence, the 1960s vintage chain link fence that the city has worked long and hard to have removed will now be removed as part of this project. In certain areas, there will still be barriers. They may be landscape barriers, they may actually still be fence barriers, but the majority of the chain link fence along University Avenue will be removed as part of this project.
COVID-19 has put a hold on Nature Center camps and other activities this summer. Springbrook Nature Center has come up with alternative ways to keep your children involved with nature this summer.
Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Tara here at Springbrook. And Dina! And we're here to tell you a little bit about what's happening this summer. Hey Dina!
Yeah, Tara.
Do you know what I miss? There haven't been enough people around here lately. Here's what I miss. I miss the kids' questions. You know, like, why is the sky blue? What's that animal over there? Can you speak bird? But I don't know how I can answer those questions.
We can actually answer those questions, Tara. We have Dear Naturalist. So you can write in or go online and submit your question, and one of the naturalists from Springbrook will answer your question. And every Thursday on Facebook Live, we're going to answer one of the questions we get every week on a video. It's pretty fun.
I hope somebody asks me how turtles breathe in the winter time.
I hope somebody asks me why we don't get pooped on by birds more often. If you miss us as much as we miss you, call one of the naturalists of Springbrook to have an outdoor adventure. These 90-minute programs are for you in a group of 9 people or less to hang outside and have a fun adventure.
You can do archery or pond dipping or insect sweeping or even build your own adventure. To register for this $50 program, give the Nature Center a call. We can also help you build your own program if any of the adventures that we have aren't quite what you're looking for.
Nature Out of the Box is here. This brand new program is your way to be able to get out in nature with very little contact. So let me explain how this is going to work. Your friendly neighborhood naturalists have put together 4 nature activities that you and your family can do on the trail here at the Nature Center or anywhere else where you can find some nature. Included in your box will be 4 activities, access to some online videos made just for you from the Nature Center staff. You'll have naturalist curated supplies that you'll need to be able to do those activities, as well as tips and tricks for how to be able to make those activities work for toddlers all the way up through grown-ups. Here's how you're going to get that box. You can register for the July box by July 1st, 5 p.m., and then you're going to pick up your box here at Springbrook starting on July 15th. Now, if July doesn't work for you and you want to move on to August, you can register for your August box by August 1st and then pick up your box here beginning August 15th. This whole box and the experiences that come along with it are yours for just $50. Here is a little bonus insider tip just for you. The first 10 boxes are going to come with an added surprise. So don't wait, get registering now. You can register for these boxes on the Springbrook Nature Center website.
Fridley is a heart-safe community, and as part of that community designation, the Fridley Public Safety Department teaches bystanders CPR. We showed this heart-safe training video last month, but the information is still important.
Hi everyone, I'm Nico Wallet. This is Patrick Faber. We are both police officers with the City of Fridley, and we are going to run you through a very quick heart-safe version of hands-only CPR. The City of Fridley was designated a heart-safe community a few years back, and what our job is to maintain that heart-safe designation is to teach as many people as we can hands-only CPR. That's CPR with just compressions, no breath giving or anything else. So Patrick here is going to demonstrate while I explain how to do hands-only CPR. The first thing that you're going to want to do when you are getting ready to render care to someone is you're going to want to make sure that 911 is called. That's the first link in the chain of survival, is to make sure that emergency services are on their way. Once that's been done, Officer Faber here is going to come up to the patient. He's going to check for any kind of responsiveness. Usually he'll do that by tapping and asking them a question. Hey, are you okay? Is there anything that I can do for you? This person's not going to respond. Once he realizes that there's no signs of life, there's no breathing, he's going to put his hands in the middle of the patient's chest bone right there, right above right in the center of the rib cage. You kind of make a cross down here and a cross. Right in between the nipple line is where you're going to want to put your hands. So right here. Officer Patrick is then going to use the heel of his hand, and he's going to put the heel of his hand right in the center of the chest there, other hand on top. You can interlace your hands, or you can keep your hands on top of each other. It doesn't matter, whatever's most comfortable for you. From there, what he's going to do is he's going to start compressions. He's going to make sure that his elbows are locked. And he's going to go half the distance of the chest. So what that means is, depending on the person's size, you want to go half of their size when you're pushing onto the chest. So for a child, you're going to use very little downward force, but for a full-grown man, you're going to have to go half of what their chest size is. When you're doing compressions, you're going to want to make sure that you're doing about 100 compressions a minute, or you can use the song Staying Alive as a way to keep record of how many compressions you're doing. What Officer Patrick is doing right now by doing the compressions is he is forcing oxygen-rich blood from the person's heart up into their brain, and that is keeping the brain vital and full of oxygen so that he doesn't sustain any reoccurring brain damage. Once the oxygen-rich blood is going through the body, that buys us some time as first responders to respond to the scene and to enact further emergency care.
For more information, visit fridleymn.gov/1343/heart-safe-Fridley, or by emailing heartsafe@fridleymn.gov. When in-person trainings resumes, it will be posted online and on the Fridley Police social media sites. There is still plenty of time for you to fill out your 2020 census. Alyssa Cruzel fills you in on the details.
Hello, my name is Alyssa Cruzel, and I'm a Community Engagement Specialist with the City of Fridley. A huge thank you to everyone in Fridley who has already completed the 2020 census. The state of Minnesota continues to lead the nation in census self-response rates. Information collected from the census is used for government representation and federal funding for a variety of community services. Census workers are currently out in the neighborhoods visiting addresses that have not responded to the census. Census workers will continue their in-person count until October 31st. You can still respond on your own to the census until October 31st, but don't wait. You're encouraged to fill out the forms even if you have not gotten an invitation in the mail. You can respond online at my2020census.gov or by calling 844-330-2020. It will take you less than 10 minutes to fill out the census online. Census information is also available in 59 languages. Learn more at 2020census.gov. One of the most impactful things you can do right now is fill out the census and encourage your family, friends, and neighbors to fill theirs out as well. Filling out your census online right now is the safest option for our community. Census workers take an oath to protect and keep private all of the information they collect. It is kept confidential for 72 years. If you have questions about how to verify the identity of a census worker, go to 2020census.gov or call 800-923-8282. Visit the City of Fridley's website to learn more about the census. Don't miss your chance to show that Fridley counts.
Normally, the second Tuesday in August would have been Night to Unite, but this too has been affected by COVID-19. Night to Unite is tentatively rescheduled to October 6th. Stay tuned to City of Fridley websites and the social media sites for more updates. Subscribe to email updates and follow the City of Fridley on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. I'm Brian Strand, and thank you for watching Fridley Municipal Television.
This has been a production of Fridley Municipal Television, Channel 17. Thanks for watching.